Hey guys, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. Today we are going to be playing and reviewing the Claddagh Ring 2.0 by Brendan Bradley. I do hope I have pronounced that properly. That is a very Irish word, that I presume, the Claddagh. This is an alpine theme. Obviously it's a fictional course. Par 73, fairways are soft. Greens are also soft as well, and the course description we do have here is the Claddagh Ring 2.0 is situated on a mysterious and mystical island off the coast of Ireland. This course will test your bravery, placement and accuracy, with its own Celtic theme to the mist and fog of this mysterious island. So congratulations to Brandon, the course designer. This one has been approved for the TGC Tours. So let's get into this one. As we said before, fairways are soft, greens are soft. It's been a while since I've played on soft greens. But as always, I do hope you fantastic subscribers are well. I forgot to show you the yardage, but there was only one tee option. And I think it was playing 7,192 yards, and we are on hole, or should I say pin set number 1. So hole number 1 is a par 5, playing 551 yards, stroke index 6. Very narrow fairways, which I do enjoy. I do enjoy a challenging course, more so than an easy course. But like I said earlier, thank you to everyone who contributes to the channel, especially over the last few weeks. It makes recording and commentating and playing this game for your guys' viewing, entertainment, pleasure, all the worthwhile. So let's see how far we can get this down the fairway. Wow. Oh wow, that is a really nice opening drive. I have been struggling with my swing tempo slightly with the latest patch, which was the 1.03 patch. It's the only thing I've noticed in the update is the change of flop shots, and you're not getting as punished as much as you were previously with a fast downswing or backswing. I still think this comes up short, but I don't see what else I can do here. I'm going to attack this. Don't think it's going to have enough to get up there. It's probably going to roll back, but how far back is it going to roll? There we go. It's probably going to leave me a pitch shot. Don't think we could have played that much better. A flop shot, okay. Now, this is what I've been saying about the flop shot. It just runs out now. There's no backstop. There's no... very little checkup. Certainly no spin. I've certainly not managed to generate any spin. But I do find that very more realistic. I normally put a fast in this, so I'm just lofting it up again. Okay, just came up short. Way short. But I did put a perfect on it. But we do have a putt for birdie. 144 greens. It's breaking both ways. Don't think that's going to reach there, and I've read it perfectly. Wow, didn't give that enough porridge in that one. Wow. So we're just going to start off with a par there. Disappointed not to pick up a birdie. Let's move on to hole number 2, which is a par 3, playing 179 yards, stroke index 10. Wow, severe elevation drop here. It's probably going to be about 100 feet drop. 97 feet, wow, we weren't far off. 60, I'm going to take off 35. That wind is really going to move me to the right here. Just lofting up one touch. Greens are soft. Really nice strike. Wind's really taking me around nicely. Tell you what, this could be half decent. Stop stone dead, but really good approach shot there. It's going to set us up with another birdie opportunity. Nothing in this one at all. 9-footer. Just want to make sure I play this one firm enough. It's held its line, and we do pick up our first birdie of the round and move to 1 under par. So, hole number 3 is a short par 4 playing 361 yards, stroke index 12. This one is going to be a dogleg right. Not certainly seeing that misty effect that Brandon touched upon. It's certainly a dark coloured course, but I'm not picking up any mist. I feel I'm going to have to club all the way down to the 7-iron here and try and get a nice bounce off this fairway. I would imagine we'll drive past that, but it's going to kick to the left.
Solid swing.
Hopefully I land on a level surface. Anywhere there would be nice. Looks like we've landed fairly well on the fairway. Not too much of a slope. Let's say 168. Greens are soft, so I must remember that. Should land and stop fairly quickly for me. We are on a slight uphill slope, which will take away a bit of power. Oh, that's a nasty swing light. It's going to take me left. Yardage was half decent. It should stop fairly quick. Wow, it didn't stop anywhere near as quickly as I hoped it would. So we are going to be probably about a 20-foot putt for birdie, but that was a nasty swing. 26 foot. Up 3 inches. Certainly turning to the left. No. Weight was good. Just didn't give it enough for the break to the left. Should have sent that slightly more to the right. But we do convert the par putt, and we are going to remain at 1 under.
Okay, after that one, you'll stick right there at 1.
Not the easiest of courses so far.
Keep an eye on that wind. Could come into play on this hole.
But certainly looks like a typical day in Ireland or Scotland. The mist is probably off in the distance, that wee bit more visible in this hole, which is a par 3 playing 193 yards. Now from here it looks like there's no break in the green. Surely not. Surely it's not just a flat green. I am going to play one touch of fade here just to counteract the wind. De-loft it once. Really nice strike. Very good approach shot there. And if the green is as flat as what the overhead...
Here we go. Drop this one for birdie.
Look, yeah, wow, I'm surprised at that. Not a fan when the greens have no break in them. This is just a case of keeping this straight.
Ooh, we're going right at the hole
which
here.
I've done.
Nice.
And we do drop that for another birdie and move to 2 under par.
Sitting at 2 under.
I would like to see a more test.
Here. Let's have a nice clean.
More test and putt on that green there. So hole number 5 is a long par 4 playing 502 yards, stroke index 8, and certainly the mist has come alive now. The designer touched upon, and that is a really nice effect there. Really nice looking hole. Some wildlife off there in the distance. And a massive green. Wow, it's cool how you've got to take a boat. There we go. Look at that. Little speedboat. It's going to take us to the other side of the fairway. Nice little touch of that. I'm going to drop down here. That bunker is certainly within play. Very testing fairways here. This is certainly going to kick back left. Wind's going to take me right. It's another nasty swing. Not swinging well today at all. And there's that kick left that we assumed. Is it going to hold the fairway? Just holds on to the left edge of that fairway. So this is going to be a really tricky shot. mean, very tough. Tough hole, this one. Put another fast in it, but the wind should help us out here. It's going to be way long, but we are going to have a putt. For eagle at least. Not too impressed with my swing today. My swing line and tempo should be better. 47 feet. Up 1 foot. Let me see. We're not on the tours. Wow. Yeah, I just want to experiment here. Okay. Probably not going to work out, but I'm going to try and do like a 3/4 swing here. Just desperate to get some joy with some flop shots. Spin. No. I put 90% power on that and it still went way past the flagstick. I would have been far better putting that. But I am just trying to get my game up to scratch since the latest patch. I do find the game easier, but some shots I'm struggling with. Oh, what a putt that is for the par save. So we do manage to par hole number 5 there. That is a very tough hole. Hole number 6 is a monster par 5 playing 670 yards, stroke index 16. Lighthouse way off there on the left hand side. Once again, plenty of wildlife, which you would expect out here. The sun's trying to break through. This course reminds me a touch upon Hell's Ridge, Devil's Edition, which we did play and review a few weeks back on the channel. It's got a very similar feel to that. Once again, it looks like the greens have no break on them. This, I'm going to have to apply just touch of fade here.
And
that should be perfect. Yeah, played that really well. We've got no chance of hitting this green in 2, I would imagine. But a good drive to set us up for an approach shot. Approach shot's still going to be from some distance. Gonna go for the 7-iron. The slope's going to kill the ball a bit. It's going to move it to the left along with the wind. It's going to de-loft this a few touches, just to get a bit of run out here. I've pushed that to the right, but it should still be perfectly fine. And it is going to be a long approach shot here.
Nice.
Into this green.
All right, we're about
wow.
210 yards out, I'd say, from here.
Just totally de-lofting this. Totally de-lofting this. Just try to get this as close to the flag as we can. Should kick on well here. Didn't run out as much as I expected. But we are going to have a putt for birdie, and I'm sure it said there was no break in the greens. There is once again. Just a case of keeping this as straight as I can and getting the yardage correct. Certainly achieved that, I do feel. And we do drop that forward. Another birdie, and that's going to move us to 3 under par.
After that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under.
But once again, very tough, long, challenging par 5 there. The past 2 holes, you're not going to find many harder holes on any course. So hole number 7 is a par 3 playing 185 yards, stroke index 18, which means it is currently playing the easiest hole on the course. Cool house next to the lighthouse there. I'm going to drop down a club because that is playing 100, let's say 80 yards. The wind behind me. Just going to de-loft the 7-iron a touch. Try and get a bit of run out here. Decent strike.
This one's going to need to bite.
Didn't expect to get as much carry as that. Wind took me more to the left than I anticipated, but at the end of the day it doesn't matter because wow, 192 yards. We're really going to attack the flag here. Oh, I put a fast on it. So went hard left due to that. Not a nice swing line either. So my swing nowhere near as good as what it has been on previous rounds. If you've not checked out my match play against the very talented North 47, please go and do it. It's a fantastic game. Could have went either way. Certainly won't regret watching that. So hole number 8 is a par 4, playing 491 yards, stroke index 2. The one thing I do enjoy about this course is the scenic views on every hole. Very, very nice. You've got to think about how you're going to play the majority of holes here on this course so far. Once again, that bunker's purely designed for master clubs. I don't think the 2-wood will get there with that wind. I really don't think. Should have enough just to run up short. Oh, I pulled it slightly left. Yeah. Yeah, perfect drive. Seems like every shot you're playing on is off a slope.
Okay, looks like we are about 225 yards to the pin.
Oh. Gonna have to play this club. I'm not wanting to start tampering this up, lofting this, because this is a hard club to hit. Water could well be calling here. Oh, I've played it well. I have played that really, really well. It's going to run out a bit more than we would like. That is a very well played shot. Very unfortunate we didn't get a better outcome there. 1 iron, in my opinion, is the hardest club to hit in this game. I'm actually going to putt this because I've not had much luck with the chip shots this round. 23 footer up 6 inches. It's going to turn to the right. I don't think I've played that firm enough, and I tell you what, that's a sickener because I read that break to perfection. Wow.
Hey, this one's a safe par.
If I just put a little bit more porridge in my bowl today, that one would have dropped and took us to 4 under. But 3 under, very happy with this. It's certainly not a forgiven course. It's certainly not an easy course. You are going to be punished for any poor shots that you execute in this round, I would imagine. Hole number 9 is a par 4, playing 433 yards, stroke index 4. There's another lighthouse. Plenty of lighthouses out here on the course. But this wind against me, no. There's not, no. I mean, I'm an aggressive player, but no. I think we'll go for the 2-wood here. Looks like the fairway's going to slope off to the left. There we go. That's a really nice swing.
It's a nice looking tee shot.
Probably going to have to apply a touch of fade on this shot here.
180 yards or so.
I'm saying a touch. We're certainly going to have to play a touch. More than a touch. Wow, this is a very tough shot. So one thing I've not got to grips with yet is the fading on this since the patch. I would rather overfade it by the looks of things than underfade it. Here goes nothing. Oh, I've put a fast. Might counteract it. Ah, If we never applied that fast, that would have been a really good shot, but we'll take it. We're on the green. We are on the green.
Right, we're setting up 30 feet from the hole, so have fun with this.
So, long putt here. 30-footer. It is breaking. Quite extreme to the right. Come on, turn. 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 Oh my goodness. What an effort that was, and we did almost pick up.
All right, drop this par putt.
Birdie there. That would have been some birdie. But we do drop the par putt. But I mean, talking from my Scottish heritage, I'm sure that the Claddagh Ring or Claddagh, I can't recall. I mean, I'm probably murdering the pronunciation here. I do apologise. I'm sure it's an Irish ring which represents love or like friendship or loyalty or something. So please correct me if I am wrong on that one. But I do apologise to our Irish viewers if I am slaughtering your native tongue, your native words with my tongue. But hole number 10 is a par 4 playing 372 yards. Stroke index 1, which I find strange, which means it is the toughest hole on the course. I mean, I'm not seeing why. I'm not saying I'll birdie this, but I really don't see why this hole's tougher. I would say the toughest hole is the last one, where you've got to play a fade shot onto the green. But just not happy with my swing today at all. We should be leaving a flop or a pitch shot here. Certainly not going to run into the bunker. Certainly going to come up short, and I would imagine it is going to be a pitch shot. 42. Wow, it's going to be a flop shot then. This should run out well for me. This should be really, really good. Just the soft greens are kind of catching me out. It has been such a long time since I've played in soft greens. I'm not getting a run out, but we've gave ourselves a birdie opportunity. It'll be a very slim one. Oh, that turns beautifully into the centre of the cup, and we do pick up a birdie there, and we do move to 4 under par. I certainly feel I have earned every birdie I've played here. This is a very challenging course, this one. But hole number 11 is a par 3 playing 157 yards, stroke index 9. 158, 168, that's playing. I'm just de-lofting the 8 iron just to be on the safe side. Wind should hopefully take us round. Should work out fairly well. I did pull that once again at the top of my downswing, which is causing the ball to go left.
25-footer from here to the cup.
I don't feel that elevation was as high as what the game predicted. Certainly breaking both ways here. This is a tough putt. That really should start to swing back. I tell you what. Oh, where's the golfing gods? Where is the golfing gods when you need them? Wow.
Right, let's finish out.
Wow. I cannot believe that didn't drop.
Well, you
but I tell you something, my putting is slowly improving. Every round, I would suggest. Which is something that really let my game down majority of the time. So hole number 12, a par 6. Wow, this is the first par 6 I've come across in the game, and it is playing 711 yards, stroke index 3. Very unique to have a par 6 on this. Wow, you're going to struggle to reach this in 3, I would imagine. Wow, beautiful hole. I take it this is a feature hole of the course, but wow, I cannot recall the last time I played a par 6. Oh, Lee, it's going to be way left. Fortunately, it looks like the fairway slopes down to the right. Give me a bounce. Come on. No, I'm in trouble. But look at that swing line. Wow. Just not swinging well today, but it looks of things, it's not going to affect me too much. Because for the life of you, you're never going to reach this in 2. But we do have double figure wind speeds out here, which are going against you at times, especially in these longer holes. It's going to be a monster shot. That wind's actually going to help me out here, but once again, there's no break on the green once you get close. I would like to see a bit more challenge in that. I'm sure this club's just going to be enough. I really need to get a good swing line on this. It's decent. It's going to go more to the left than I would have liked. But really not impressed with my swing line today at all. Just not feeling it. Nice. I'm going to have a putt. There should be no break in this going from the overhead view. No, there's not. So a 37-footer. I always just aim a touch to the right, because if you do notice at times I do pull my putt slightly to the left. This one's just on the way. I'm hoping I've played that firm enough. Oh, wow, we did. And just as well I aimed slightly to the right, because as you see, I pulled that, and we do move to 6 under par. So, hole number 13 is a par 3, playing 233 yards, stroke index 11. But yeah, just my swing today is all over the shop. Oh, so I do believe I'm going to have to club down to the 5 hybrid. With that wind behind me, the downhill element of this as well. Just going to loft it up 1, 2 touches. It should be decent. I am pulling things slightly to the left though. This should be really good. Come on, should start to turn towards the flag a wee little bit. It is there. Probably going to be looking about an 8 to 9 foot putt. But really pulling things to the left today. Should set up a birdie opportunity here. We should be putting this.
Please go. Please, please.
Wow. Wow. That's turned a lot more than the break suggested. I mean, the way that was breaking. Let's look back at it, because that went long. Where was I? 10 foot? Wow. That looks like a totally different reading I had. I don't get that one at all. But we'll take second best prize, which is a par. Disappointing not to get birdie there. But we are going to remain 6 under. Hole number 14 is a par 4, playing 383 yards, stroke index 5. But yeah, it's a fairly enjoyable course, this one. I am really enjoying the views. Very visually beautiful course. Plays fairly well. I'm not going to lie, it's not a 5-star course. But it plays well. Very little reward at times. But the reward you are getting when there's no break in the green is you've just got to get it within putting distance. This one's going to leave me an uphill shot. 383 yard par 4 this one. It's way uphill. The ball's going to struggle to make its way up this fairway. That should probably roll back a little bit. Nope, it's sat down.
Okay, looks like we have around 155 yards to go.
So it's going to add on 17 yards here. Let's see. 6-2. 169 with that wind behind me. I don't want to be long, because if you are long, look at this. Just lofting this up a touch, because I mean that Doesn't look like it's as far uphill as what it's suggesting. This slope will kill a bit of the speed on the ball as well. Lee, I am really pulling everything to the left here. Played that well though. Played that really, really well. Fantastic approach shot there.
Very nice. And here we go. This one for birdie.
Turn, 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 turn. Yes, great putt. Great putt. Makes up for the disappointment on the previous hole. And we moved to 7 under par. We did get that eagle on the par 6. So, hole number 15 is a par 5, playing 530 yards, stroke index 17. Really nice looking hole, this one. But yeah, the views are stunning, guys. This is a really picturesque course. Once again, it's going to have the downhill element. Once again, if you're close to the pin, there's no break. We'll come down to the 5 hybrid here. Wow. I'm really relying on this wind. Bunker could be... Oh, we're going to come up short of the bunker, hopefully. It looks like the fairway kicks right. Come on. No, it's going to take me into the bunker. I am in all kinds of trouble here. I really am. And that is extended from an absolute horrible swing. I really can't explain what is going on with my swing at the moment. I really, really can't. And I'm just going to have to take my medicine here. Just using the whole of this fairway. And this is going to be a tough third shot. Certainly not going to be a 2-wood. We are going to go. Just lofting his 1-iron up a touch. Tough shot this, especially the way I'm swinging. Water could be in play here. Oh, wow. How can I hit a... Why is it going as far right as that? I didn't expect that slope to take me as far right as that. So we're probably looking at just par at best here. This shot, I'm going to chip it, is going to be just to get a par. Save, really. What are we saying? Anywhere here, catch the slope and it should run down a bit. I'm sure this gets out of here. Is it going to check up? Stop, stop. Played it fairly well. Played that fairly well.
All right, you're on the green. That is
but an 8-foot putt for par.
Okay, let's see what you can
Yeah,
do.
nothing in it. 7-footer. But wow, really surprised at that. And 1-iron going as far right as that, I just didn't account enough for the slope. But I mean, I can't understand how my 4 or 5 swings have been as bad as what they were. Then I go and hit the hardest club in the game, which in my opinion is a 1-iron to hit, and I hit it laser straight. Very bizarre. I think it just backs up what I've been saying about this game. There's so much randomness in it. I know I'm swinging exact same and getting different outcomes. So hole number 16, par 4, playing 350 yards, stroke index 7. We're going to remain at 7 under par, but I certainly feel I've earned this 7 under par. Slight pull there. This should be a pitch shot we're leaving ourselves here. Hopefully we can execute a good pitch shot here. 282 yards, we've nailed that. It is uphill. I'd say it's playing 81 yards, but with that wind, I'm just playing this, you know. This should sit down on the soft greens, and that is a fantastic pitch shot. I don't think I could have played that any better. If I did, it was dropping, and hopefully we can move to 8 under par, which we do. So 8 under par on this course in double figure win conditions throughout most of the round. Very respectable. So hole number 17 is a par 3, playing 181 yards, stroke index 13. Could have been 1 or 2 shots better off, but not much. Despite playing poorly, I'm sure a lot of guys who are swinging better than me will cut this course up. But it is a nice challenge. I do believe I'm just going to de-loft this 5-iron a touch. This should sit down fairly quickly. Played that really, really well. It's ran out a wee bit more than I would have liked, but probably about a 9-foot putt. 9-footer. Nothing in this one, saying it's going to break slightly to the left, back to the right. And we do pick up the birdie there, and we moved. Is that 10 under? 9 under?
Sitting at 9 under.
9 under par. And we do move on to the final hole of this course, which is another long par 6, playing 705 yards, stroke index 15. Really nice looking final hole though. The mist is well and truly in effect here. I can see why this course has been selected for the TGC Tours. Certainly not on a par with some of the courses we've played recently. But very enjoyable course nonetheless. You will enjoy your time out here. Certainly makes you think. It challenges all aspects of your game, and that's a very tight green. Just going to drop down to the 2-wood here and hope we can carry that bunker. That should be absolutely perfect.
It's looking like it might be trouble.
Oh no. Oh wow, I'll tell you what, I truly expected to carry that bunker there. That's a mistake. The only thing is, it's not a bad, not the worst. It's never going to reach there, but we do have the wind behind us. Should be perfectly fine. Come on, wind. Oh, I'm going to go bunker to bunker here. Bunker to bunker. Wow.
Ooh.
Just my swing line today, guys. I'm getting everything I deserve at times. And once again, just going to have to take my medicine. What's going on here? Just going to pitch this out. There's another fast. Don't roll down that slope. Just wanted it to stay at this high end and give myself a flat surface. So need to get this dialed in. 72 at 1 feet. Just lofting this up 1, 2, 2 touches. That slope and wind combined. Put a fast on it, but it really shouldn't affect me too much, and this should be a really good shot if it sits. I do feel I'm getting a lot of frame rate issues in this course. You can see it in that ball flight, and I think that's maybe one of the reasons I'm getting more fasts than normal. I truly believe it is. I am experiencing a lot of frame rate issues. I have done on a few courses lately. I'm not sure if that's down to how the course is designed or the game itself. I believe this just turns slightly. We're really attacking this. I don't think I've hit it. How's that not dropped? Wow.
Attempt from that
But you are seeing a lag there,
Let's sink this
guys.
head on into the
I'm not making that up. I do feel that that's one of the reasons. I mean, I played a course recently there from a subscriber and friend of the channel who asked me to review his course, but it was unplayable. Just the frame rate and the lag, the stutters. But there we go, guys. A 9 under. Probably should have been 10 or 11, but the way I was swinging there, I will take it. I will be honest, a bit taken aback about how poor my swing was there. Normally my swing, I do have 3 or 4 bad shots around, but not as many poor swing lines and tempo swings that were as off as that. But there we go, guys. The Claddagh Ring 2.0. We have unlocked a few things there. I mean, for me, nowhere near a 5-star. I will favourite it to see what else Brandon comes out with. But for me, I'm going to say a 4-star. And I think that's being quite generous. If you could give halves here, I would give that 3.5. I mean, lots of creative shots, but I just felt the course was very laggy at times. At times, it seemed that every shot was repetitive. It was the same kind of shot off fairways with slopes and things. But you will enjoy your time out in this course. Visually stunning. It really was a nice course to look at, but I just feel like 1 or 2 things let it down. I just wasn't feeling the course. But good luck to everyone who plays this course, especially on the TGC tours. It will certainly pose you guys a challenge. But that is it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.